Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. So, it is Wednesday and it is raining, so the options of what we can do are even more limited than usual because Yumi's not available today. In addition, we don't have a hermit quest to turn in, so there is still one thing that we can do, however, and that is ride our bike. We haven't done that for a while, so if we take a long ride, I believe we need to take one more of these? When we took 3 rides around the neighborhood, we ended up discovering Okina City, and now we can go to Okina City whenever we'd like to. However, we've only ever taken 2 long rides. And we made it to the beach. Got some courage, though our courage is now maxed out, actually. There's really nothing that we can do here. I mean, I guess we could fish, or we could return to Inaba. So now, from now on, we are able to go to Shichiri Beach whenever we would like to, or Okina City. We can go to either of them. However, there's really nothing else that we can do today. You know what? Why don't we fish? We've never fished before. I've never shown off fishing, so let's fish. Oh no, I don't have a sea fishing rod. Okay, well that is not the end of the world. We can get one of those. I forgot that I didn't have that. So I guess today we will come down and we will fish in the river. Okay, let's cast. There's a first time for everything. There's a first time for fishing. So, Inaba trout, huge fish. Let's throw in some breadcrumbs. I would like a red goldfish if I could get one. Okay, so we're gonna wait here. I'm gonna go quiet here for a second. There it is. Okay, so now that the fish has bit, you press the circle button and you grab a hold of the fish. You like set the thing. So now, when the bobber is in the blue, we're gonna hold the circle button. And as you can see, the fish is getting closer. Also, because I've read a book, now the triangle button appeared. That will, like, reel the fish in really fast for a second if you press it right on time. And you just, boom, we reeled in the fish and we got the fish. We did get a red goldfish. Sweet. And we get that little happy jingle again. 3 more attempts of fishing? Sure, we'll go for that. Let's throw in some male crickets and see if we can't get a huge trout. Or an Inaba trout, or a huge fish, should I say. Okay, this one's a little harder, as you can see. The blue is not as large. If you just let it go for a second. Also, I am moving the cursor with my joystick. I missed out on the opportunity to get that triangle earlier. Oh, I think we got the triangle that time. Just barely. I would call that a huge fish. I'd also call that a terrifying fish. Please, it would be a waste. If we just go home now, we would be wasting 2 opportunities to get some fish here. And we can feed these fish to the cat, actually. For that quest. There it is. Okay. What do we have this time? Our real thing is again... Oh, I missed out on the triangle. It's okay, we got it anyway. As long as you're in the blue there, the fishing isn't so bad. Looks like an Inaba trout? Good, okay. Let's see if we can get maybe one more of those. I'll save my male crickets, but I'll spend my Yaso locusts here. Wait for it. This is so serene. With the rain and everything, it's just so relaxing. Triangle? There's a triangle. I was like, I know it's coming. I can feel that the triangle is coming. Ambersema. Okay. Well, we seem to get one of everything. And that was all we could do. I guess we're on our way home now. Oh well, we got 4 fish out of the deal, so...
And now, the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
Well, it's a good thing we've already saved Naoto, then. Oh, thank you, Nanako. And there's some more red goldfish. 10 red goldfish, 10 breadcrumbs. So we had spent our 1 breadcrumb. However, now we have 10 more to play with if we ever go fishing again. I hope nothing appears. But then again, at this point, who knows? Yep, there's marshmallows outside our window, that's for sure. Oh good, there's only marshmallows inside the TV too. Well, that is what I like to see. That is not what I like to see. Naoto!
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But hey, your uniform.
Huh? Ah, yes. After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Hey, it's the Detective Prince.
That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
Kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it. Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
They seem to like you, kind of, in their own special way.
My, rumors spread so quickly.
Isn't it lovely?
Yes, I'm myself, right?
And nobody can change that.
That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all. We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town. And it isn't over yet. Let's go over the finer points after school.
Okay, that sounds like a deal. I'm sure she'll have some good insight for us now that we're both on the same side.
First, I heard the doorbell ring. But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there. Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something. Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
This is really good, though.
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious. I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared. And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
Well done, Naoto, well done.
No wonder you're an ace detective.
That ain't something to be proud of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man. I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone. It's after that that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped?
Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
That's pretty ballsy.
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. such a bizarre experience with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical. There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
So, that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron.
Everything makes sense now. I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
Or more, the true culprit's results.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
I hadn't thought of that.
That's it! That's what was bothering me! Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder. And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side. It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way. Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement. Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However,
I doubt the police will let us do that.
I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation.
Really?
And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges, all the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
She is still a girl, and she was caught off guard.
To tell you the truth, I was really scared. I'm sorry.
Yosuke.
It can't be helped.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about him. He has no sense of social interaction.
None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
Yeah, Yosuke. He got kanji, for goodness sake.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this. You know, Naoto?
What is it?
You got balls. For a girl.
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks. We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move.
Unfortunately.
But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted.
As do we all.
Please allow me to join your effort.
We'd be pleased to have you, Naoto.
Thank you very much. I'll do my best, leader.
Yeah, she definitely will be a strong asset, her analytical mind, especially. Helping us to piece together the information that we have.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way.
You're not my king.
Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you. They told me about you, Teddy. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
Wow, what a nice girl.
So don't try anything funny, Teddy. Even still, we're somewhat at the...
Welcome home.
Thank you, Nanako. We're somewhat at the killer's mercy still. Because we still have to wait for him to make the move. We don't have any information to go off of. Is everything okay? You wanna talk or something?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do that then.
I'm home.
Oh, hey.
Welcome home. Dad.
Sorry.
It's kind of important, Dojima.
Man.
It's fine. It's fine, okay?
Oh man.
Hey.
Dojima. I could probably shed some light on that situation. However, I think it'd be a bad idea to let her go out alone. You got it.
I'm counting on you.
We'll find her, don't worry. Why would she run outside? Would she come all this way?
Hey!
Hey, Yosuke. Yeah, can you help?
Sheesh.
Oh, I'm asking now. Okay, well, let's split up in different directions then. Where would she go that she feels at home? That would make sense. Yeah, let's shut the river. Okay, thank you guys very much. Always glad to know I can count on my friends. Not yet, not yet.
Damn. Nanako. Please.
I don't know what Dojima can say to her right now. I guess we kind of have to.
Sorry.
I wish they could sort it out on their own, but... You are not fine, and I don't believe you. No one should be fine after not being called their daughter's not real father. That's a hard sentence to say. Hey, Nanako. Can we go home now? It's true. I didn't see you over here. Of course he was looking for you. He might never talk about her, but I guarantee you he has not forgotten about her. Nanako's still brave and so smart and so responsible that it's easy to forget that she's still just a young girl who just misses her mom. It's just not fair. He would never do that, and don't say that. He hasn't forgotten, and he won't abandon you. Good, let's go home together. I really appreciate them helping me search. Nanako has a lot of emotions and feelings wrapped up in
Excuse me.
her mind. Naoto coming up to our class?
Do you have time after school today?
Did something happen?
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddy.
Huh?
A doctor?
You mean a vet?
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today.
Is he sick?
A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddy is.
Oh. That actually makes a surprising amount of sense.
And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well. We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health.
I don't know, I feel fine. Does everybody feel fine?
Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
I don't know, I'm fine, they're fine. We don't need no doctors.
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing.
Yeah, seriously, I don't want to die.
But yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
You are just hot on the button, aren't you, Naoto?
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
Okay, thank you for doing this, Naoto. Even if I don't really want to go to the doctor. I mean, it's not like I'm afraid of them or anything. It's just I don't think we need it.
That was just an ordinary checkup.
Thankfully.
I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too.
Oh, they're back. I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
So did they find out anything about Teddy?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him.
Is that really even finding out anything about him at all?
I even had them take an x-ray, but nothing came up on it.
Like nothing bad came up on it, or like nothing at all came up on it, like Teddy doesn't exist?
No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read.
Teddy, what are you?
A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal. Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him. I felt bad for making them go through all this.
So he is different.
Teddy, are you all blurry inside?
Oh my, what should I do? They took a look at everything inside me.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the x-ray, you dork.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with him, right?
Yeah.
Man, we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality. And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people. I can't really explain.
I performed my own research after the incident. Persona and shadow are common psychological terms. Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions.
Wait, personas aren't things that bust out of your head and destroy shadows? In psychology?
This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across. A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
He becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing? Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas.
I guess that's true.
Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. If they get in our way, I'll crush them.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
Understandably so.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though. I got a bunch of awesome data with me.
Huh?
It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so... Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free. Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
What? No, you won't! Give them to me now!
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway?
It's probably Yosuke.
Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
What? Are you a complete and utter moron?
I like how Rise didn't even bat an eye.
Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages. Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
No, don't say mine.
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai. And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
What?
Risei.
Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is... Huh? Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
Anyways, the important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health. So we won't be needing these anymore. I'm going to go shred them.
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
That was interesting.
You're right. Let's go home.
After all that, they found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
We'll keep searching, Teddy, don't worry.
Yeah, thanks, Sensei.
We'll find out what Teddy is. Somehow. Eventually. Ooh, Marakunda. That would be a good skill to have.
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
Sorry, Yosuke. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh man, midterms. But we don't really need to study. Our knowledge is already maxed out, so I think we'd be good. So instead, let us read a book, because why wouldn't we? So our courage is maxed out. We could finish this. Do I get any bonuses from that except increased diligence from envelopes? I wonder. Let's find out. We can finish this just today, so we might get a stat bonus from this. It's possible. Darn. I was really hoping for a stat bonus from that, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. At least from now on, we will at least get more diligence. Because diligence is one of the stats, in fact it might be the only stat we haven't maxed out yet. Join the club, Naoto. I'm not excited for schoolwork either. Oh, well, we'll act. We just have to wait for him to act first. Oh, I'm not too worried about it. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, I won't let him drop. It's a really twisted way of trying to tell me to do well in school. Thanks for the heads up, Naoto. Why is everybody talking about exams? It is? I guess because aren't ostriches the people who are the animals that bury their heads in the sand? Mistaken. I didn't realize that was mistaken reality. A cowardly bird? In English? Oh, a chicken, of course. You sparrow. Oh, don't be a dove. Oh, come on, what are you, crow? because otherwise humans would get goose pots, and goose pots sounds horrible. That was the most extended metaphor and pointless metaphor of all time. Oh man. Okay, well we got some not so useful knowledge out of that.
Whoa, it's freezing!
Why are we getting together on the roof on a day like this?
Yeah, what's this urgent business about, Yosuke-senpai?
I would like to know as well.
Seriously, I was busy handing out flyers at Jeunesse.
Hey, I saw you hitting on girls just outside the school gate.
Was there some kind of progress in the case?
I need you guys. You have to help me. You're the only ones I can rely on. Can you please keep this weekend open?
Why?
This weekend? Does this have anything to do with that event at the Inaba police station that's been canceled?
What are you talking about?
The idol Kanami Mashita was scheduled to be the honorary chief this Sunday.
Oh my gosh! The famous Kahneman is coming all the way out to the boonies?
So she's taking on jobs like that already.
I have been seeing a lot of her on TV lately. I didn't know she belonged to the same agency as you, Rise-chan.
I mean, if she's coming to Inaba now, the agency's obviously trying to use all the fuss about me to their favor.
So what's the big deal about that being canceled, Yosuke-senpai?
There was going to be a big sale at Jeunesse to take advantage of the event, but now it's down the tubes.
Oh.
It's not a joke. The police took forever to decide on canceling the event. My dad's really in a fix now. He worked so hard to put this whole thing together, and I can't stand to see him like this. I can't just let it go.
I heard that the police couldn't prepare for the event because I had gone missing. I'm sorry. This is my fault.
How could you have known? Or known you were gonna get kidnapped?
It's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. But yeah, it does seem like that's what happened.
Okay, so you called us up here. What do you want us to do about it?
From the way it sounds, I gotta say, I don't think we can be much help.
I want everyone to help me with a bunch of different tasks. Rise-san, well, if you could, do an event at Jeunesse?
You want me to substitute for Kanami?
So there's no way?
Is it really that bad?
I don't know. I may be his son, but I'm still only a part-timer. But my dad's being awfully nice for some reason. I think it's possible that he might get fired if this thing falls through. If that happens, I might have to transfer schools again. Seriously, what am I gonna do if that happens?
Okay, well, we can't let that happen.
Singing and handshakes only. No autographs and nothing that I can't do as a high school student. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. And I'll only do it if you all get on stage with me.
Huh?
What? Wait! I'm no idol!
It would be troublesome if people came to try to recruit me to be an idol.
Me too. I already have an exclusive contract with Jeunesse.
I could be an idol.
I think you guys are worrying about the right things here. But if you're gonna sing, what are we supposed to do on stage?
I need a band, of course. I'll make this very clear. I can't use pre-recorded tracks.
Whoa, there's no way we can pull off something like that!
I don't play any instruments.
I have some experience playing the keyboard. My grandfather suggested that I take piano lessons when I was younger. I have one that I can bring as well.
You're up for this?
This incident is a result of my actions, after all. I will do whatever I can to help.
Wow.
Naoto, thanks.
Well, if even Naoto is in.
If it's music you need, I have a guitar. Never really played it, though. Oh, wait, I accidentally bought a bass once. I think it's in storage.
How do you accidentally buy a bass?
How do you accidentally buy something like that? I bet you just thought it was another guitar.
I should have some kind of musical instrument at my place for dinner parties and such.
I can play the triangle.
Some kind of instrument? Oh boy.
Then it's decided. I'll look for a song I can sing that can use a band arrangement. You guys get instruments and find a place to practice.
Oh, okay, I guess this is really a thing all of a sudden now.
Got it. Try to pick an easy one, okay?
Please.
Alright. Now that this is happening, I'm getting fired up about it. Let's go ask if we can borrow the music room at school.
Alright guys, so next time on Let's Play Persona 4 Golden, I guess we are gonna form a band with Rise and perform at Junes. Never thought I'd be saying that. So, until then, thank you guys so very much for watching this, and I hope you're having a fantastic day.